Here's a flatland bike, guys, and right here is a scooter stem. It's getting really weird, let me just put it that way. We got some parts over here that we are currently working on. There's the old fork piece, you can see the gyro, and we make our way over here. You can see Maddie. Doing his best to drill out a stem.
It's so hot, dude. Everything is hot, and there's things flying, and it smells bad.
Go outside, man. It's freezing outside.
Is it?
Yeah, you'd be all right.
I haven't been out in a while. I'm sweating.
Terrible. This is
quite the project.
Yeah, it is.
It's really hard to explain as well.
Do you have the C posting anywhere?
It's over here. I'll show you. Thanks to our good friends over at Barspin for coming up with this awesome seat post design. We decided to take it apart, and I kind of came up with a little bit of a different way to use this. So instead of putting on the seat and seat post, I thought, how cool would this be if we somehow mounted handlebars on the top piece and we're able to do like bar spins without moving the front wheel. So you're basically just picking up on the handlebars, throwing bar spins, doing X-up rides, doing all your cool stuff without the front wheel moving at all. I don't know if it's gonna work.
In theory,
but
yes.
It's freezing cold. We have a bike shop. We have tools that are overheating, but they work. And
you don't got smell of it.
we have nothing else to do, so might as well try and do this.
And we were doing this the sketchiest way possible, guys.
It's really
This is
bad.
pretty hilarious.
That's why we're using scooter parts.
So why don't you just quickly show them what's going on? You could push the
So what we ended up doing here is shimming the bottom of the seat post up. We had no modification on seat post, just put some shims on it. We're gonna put it inside of a scooter SCS clamp, which is like a double clamping system. And then that's what I'm doing over there. I'm drilling out the middle of a stem to try and get a stem that will fit over the top part of this, so that it'll steer normally, but as soon as you lift up on the handlebars, it'll disengage and be able to spin and lock right back in place when it comes around.
This is so ridiculous. I love how sketchy this is.
Don't ask why. Please don't ask why. We're doing it because we love to have little projects to do. That's it.
And
this
boredom.
is fun.
And boredom.
Yeah, and we have no excuse not to. So,
all right, we'll proceed. We'll catch up with you in a
again,
second.
thank you to guys who came up with this. This is a genius idea, and I hope we don't make this look bad because this is going to be awesome.
I'm so curious to see if this thing actually works or not. We got to come up with a way to figure out to use the brakes as well, because I want to make sure that they work. But the extended piece that's going to go on top of it, it's going to be really difficult. That's going to be Brooklyn's area. We'll come up with something. I just wanted to take this time real quick, though, to let you guys know that here at our bike shop, we are fully stocked. And if you guys are looking for any kind of bikes or bike parts, we are your place. So you can see we have all the BMX bikes that are currently in stock right now. We have tons of parts. We also have my signature shoes that are here as well. So if you guys are looking for anything, please go to scbicycles.com. We would absolutely love to be able to supply you guys with whatever you need. And if you guys need anything like an autograph from us, you guys can put it in the comments of the order and we will make it happen for you. So let's go see how much progress I've made. Where is that smoke coming from? The aluminum?
No, he put in triflow on it every 5 seconds.
Oh,
so it's just the
goodness.
heat. It's just the heat of the
Heat of the moment, yeah. This is
it just smokes on
crazy,
that.
dude. I can't believe this.
But Maddie's arm got tired, so.
Yeah, I figure it would.
Let's see
You know whose arm won't get tired, though?
Yeah.
Not this guy. Look at this guy's hand on there with his claw. So what are you going to do about the brakes?
So my plan is to use my little modded thing, and I'm going to put 2 gear cables in there. Put it in the brake lever, just like I would do the double brake lever thing. And then I'm going to try and use this very terrible drill to somehow open up the gyro plate in order to put it on the shim on our spinny system. So it'll be pretty much right up here. So once the spinny system goes into there, the gyro plate will be mounted right on top, like that. So I'll take our gyro cables, put them in, and then I'll just NARP them right at the end.
Cool. I like it.
So we'll have a full gyro system.
Sounds good.
This thing is a game changer. This little grindy bit thing. I have no idea what it is, but this is just cleaning everything up so much better than that stupid Christmas tree thing we were doing. So we're just trying to clean it out as much as possible. I'm going to try and indent here more and then spread it open a little bit.
Can't believe you just ran your finger in there.
It's good.
You have shards all over your finger.
No, this is smooth.
Look at your fingers. There's shards everywhere.
No, that's
Ew.
that's
That was a terrible idea.
That's nothing.
Guess what, guys? This thing is almost complete. When I say almost, because it's never officially going to be complete, because this thing is a complete nightmare. And you can see Maddie's face. He's had a very rough 2.5 hours. So just for reference, see all that down there? That's all metal shavings. Let me go show you over here. This is all metal shavings over here. There's a lot of fabrication stuff.
Physically, mentally, checked out.
Yeah,
Scott.
so show everybody, it works for
We
the
have
most
come
part, right?
so far for this not to work right now. The
Yeah,
brakes work completely fine.
The brakes do work?
Brakes are completely fine.
Okay.
Issue is that we didn't take into consideration is when you have to lift up the handlebar system, it locks up the brakes. So you can't lift it enough to get it to pop out and spin.
And I just want you guys to know is this was the second revision, because the first revision, they had this gyro plate that he put on the top of the stem right there.
We had it here.
Yeah, it used to be connected to that. And the head engineer came over and he goes, you guys are idiots, it's not gonna work. Yeah, because he had it connected to this, and that's part of the system that moves with the fork. So it was just gonna run into
You just gotta
everything.
put
It's
it
gonna
up
wind
here. How hard could it be? And then we put it up here and it doesn't freaking work.
Yeah, so Maddie's very stressed out right now, but let me show you guys exactly what he did for the most part as he disconnects the brakes, because it's pretty clear and obvious we do not have brakes anymore on
No
this
brakes.
one.
No brakes needed actually.
So, like we were talking about earlier, we used the scooter setup here. It's connected to the fork, and then they also had to shim that out right there to get that to work. Now, technically, it does work, but it's pretty sketchy, because you can see we put these 12-inch handlebars on there. When I say 12-inch, I mean they're off of a 12-inch. They're not 12 inches high. They're like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not much at all. The reason why we put the smaller handlebars on is because it's so jacked up. If we had the regular size handlebars up, they would have been that high and there would have been more leverage, and that would have created an issue, because we'll get to that in a second. The second Maddie gets this thing off. Maddie's going to demonstrate it. So
Basically, we're just gonna be standing on the bike and you're gonna be able to lift up, and then you could throw a bar spin and it pops right back into the spot, and then you could go steer. So like, I feel like if Tate Roskelley's watching, he would get a huge kick out of this setup, and I feel like he could really do some weird stuff, because there's people in the past who have run like loose bolts so they could do bar spin tricks and stuff. Well, this is,
it's the same thing,
this
but it
is
would
the
actually
revolution of it. Like, this is how it should be. Not clearly this
Whoa,
setup.
don't say that.
No, not
That's
clearly this setup, but I feel like we're on the right track, and that's what needs to happen in BMX. People need to take risk,
All right, let's just talk about the bed.
and now it's just falling apart.
Let's turn
The
the
issue is when
handlebars
the
around.
handlebars were too high, there's still a wobble in
Yeah,
here.
show the
because
wobble.
It's not meant for a handlebar leverage. It's meant to be a seat.
And if you pick it up, go ahead, Matt, pick it up and show everybody. All there is a 3/8.
There's just a
Yeah,
small
that's
bolt
it. So
that like takes care of
this
it.
thing might fly off at any given second now.
Yeah, and then
And is this cracked? Stem's cracked?
We don't show that.
Is the stem's cracked? You guys
zoom
cracked
in.
the stem
don't
too?
zoom
zoom
no
into it,
There's
Scott.
no lead.
The stem's cracked, guys. That's
no
a
way.
I
new
told
thing I
you
just
to mark
found.
it up with the black marker.
Let me see the back of it. So look what they did.
Why
You guys see how open the stem is right there?
Okay.
Just for
well,
reference, here's my finger. You can never put your finger in between.
maybe the
a
stem
right
was
there.
pre-cracked.
So what they did was manipulate the stem, open it up to fit around that wide part. But that's what cracked the stem, which I had no idea. So this thing's even worse than I imagined. That's crazy.
It won't
dude.
come off though.
What do you mean it won't come off?
It'll hold on. It's only the inside that's cracked. It's
Let's
not
go
support
see.
beams.
You know what? Let's just get to it, man. Best of luck, Matt.
I appreciate that, Scott. I really don't know where to start.
I think you should do the straight ride bar spin.
straight ride bar spin.
Yeah.
Don't let the
Don't
wheel
lift
move.
it up. Don't snap the handlebars off yet. This is just straight ride bar spin.
See you guys on the other side.
Yep, let's do it with some speed. That works really good. That works awesome, actually.
Okay, I was getting cocky, but
Turning.
So far, so good. That was pretty cool. I'm actually impressed right now that it does work. It does do what we expected it to do, except for that
crap.
time.
Sorry.
All right, there's a couple flaws in it.
no, I'm still leaning. I had a weird lean. This is great. I'm doing double.
Instant denied. Nice. Now he's back in. There we go. That was good.
That's scary.
It's a fakie challenge version of it right now. So he's got to roll fakie, keep the wheel on the ground, and do a bar spin. Yes, that was sick. You're still not done yet. He's still
not in.
It's still not. How are you? How is it working?
Dude, I have no idea. I think there's a half click inside where it's like almost gets you to
That
the
was
engagement point,
crazy.
and I was balancing in the
It
unengagement
was
point.
loose and it was still.
So I was like,
steering.
whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, you ready for a really terrible one? Hot bar.
I knew it was
You
gonna
have
be
to.
that. Yeah, I
you
know.
have
Ready.
to. You know you have
Yeah.
to do it.
All right.
So it's hop.
Okay, where do you want to catch the bike at?
Buddy hop. There's
I'll
buddy
hold
hop.
the handlebars over here, and you can catch the bike over there. Okay?
Oh man, how's the crack looking? Same?
Same.
All right, great. Let's do it.
Different. Oh,
Pretty close.
okay.
Pretty close.
It's weird. This makes me want to throw it switch.
So do it.
Because when I used to ride a scooter, for some reason when it's up here, I feel better switch.
So it's up to you. If you
I
want to go
almost threw a
switch,
switch and I changed my mind.
so maybe try switch. We'll see what happens.
Yes!
I got it. That was legit.
I have to do the regular one. I have to do the regular
You gonna do regular too? Oh man. I'm so glad you had to. If that didn't break off yet, then man, I feel.
We might be okay.
Yeah, honestly.
Ow. Good.
That's crazy to me.
Stinks.
That's crazy to me.
Dude, it works fine.
It's definitely not a great idea, but we were just bored and we figured we would just do this because why not? It is what
We
it
were
is,
in the
guys.
shop about 10 minutes ago. I really had my doubts. I really felt like this is really falling apart.
Well, I'm sure we did. It was a success to a certain
That's
extent.
the thing.
Like, we
it
did
worked.
get tricks done.
We did
so,
what we planned.
in a way, yeah. I'd have to say so.
You know?
But was it perfect? Like
No, it's not perfect.
Not at all. Like, do
But-
I recommend that we do this ever again?
No, probably
no,
not.
we'll never do this again. So that's it for this one, guys. Just doing something on this terribly cold day. I heard it's going to be nicer out tomorrow, so we'll be able to film a much better video for you guys. But we're just trying to have some fun, keep ourselves busy, and make it through this winter that's just starting right now. So guys, once again, I want to remind you, you guys can go to scbicycles.com and you guys can get whatever you need from our shop, and we would be so honored to be able to help you guys with getting parts or complete bikes or anything like that. And if you guys want an autograph on either my signature shoes that we have in stock or any of the parts, you guys can put it in the comments. Just be specific if you want it on the box or if you want it on the part or if it's on the shoe, just to make things a little bit easier. So guys, we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.